Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jenny Beth Martin from the Tea Party Patriots.
Thank you. Picture this. College students in this country who are optimistic about the future and look forward to living the American dream. After college, they pursue their careers and begin to make a living. They become parents and put food on the table for their children, save for their retirement, and still have money left for leisure activities and vacations. As they become senior citizens, they know their retirement is secure, backed by a strong, sound dollar. Their healthcare needs are met with the best quality healthcare on the planet. And they are at peace knowing their life's accomplishments will be passed on to their children and grandchildren. Imagine our country as the most charitable country on earth. And those who are unable to take care of themselves, are uninsured, or have hit hard times due to unemployment benefit from America's charitable, generous, giving spirit. Visualize a future where the economy is growing at a steady pace. Entrepreneurs are building businesses, taking risks, innovating, investing, employing millions of Americans. And as they employ these Americans, they move them up the economic ladder. This growth leads to a balanced budget, and our nation has a surplus. We're able to pay down our debt. Citizens know that growth and opportunity abound. They are confident. They are proud of their country. This is the vision Tea Party Patriots has for America's future. A constitutionally limited, fiscally responsible government where free markets thrive. And for this vision, we have been mocked, marginalized, and maligned by President Obama, Nancy Pelosi, and Speaker and Majority Leader Reid. And people from the Republican establishment, like Senators John McCain and Lindsey Graham. They are contemptuous of our vision, and our vision is distinctly different from today's reality. Our country is $17 trillion in debt, and we're headed to bankruptcy. Last quarter, our gross domestic product shrunk, and Wall Street profited. 7 of the 10 wealthiest counties in America are right here in Boomtown, D.C. It's very much like Capital One and, the Capitol in District 1 in the Hunger Games. Crony, corruptive deals are standard operating procedure. Yet in the heartland, unemployment is in the double digits. Homeowners are trapped, unable to move to better opportunity. When Obamacare is fully enacted, 8 million people will lose their current health insurance. 30 million people will still be uninsured. And a family of 4 will have to pay $20,000 a year for the cheapest health care plan. Studies show that Medicaid surgical patients today are far more likely to die than those who have no insurance at all. The Affordable Care Act is a con. In reality, it's unaffordable, callous, and cruel. Our country's equivalent to the Hunger Games tributes will be the patients who die under this law. And most of our elected officials do not know how to even solve the problems facing our country today. The establishment are content to attend cocktail parties, clinking glasses, toasting one another, while we suffer. The contrast is clear. Is this the America you want? Do you want representatives who sit back clinking glasses, lining their friends' pockets on K Street and Wall Street? Or do you also foresee a better future? Do you want fighters who will stand on principle defending our freedom? Our Constitution is worth fighting for because freedom is worth fighting for. And our principles are worth fighting for because our principles will be a better future for all Americans. Tea Party patriots want principled fighters. At CPAC 32 years ago, Ronald Reagan attributed his victory to a set of principles which were protected and nourished by a few unselfish Americans through many grim and heartbreaking defeats. The reality today is grim and heartbreaking. But we have so many reasons to be encouraged because we have unselfish Americans around this country who are protecting and nourishing our principles. Examples like Senator Rand Paul, Congressman Louis Gohmert, and the few steadfast, stalwart, principled fighters on Capitol Hill. And we have unselfish Americans around this country. Examples like our warriors in Wisconsin who've been on the front lines fighting the left's assault. Examples like Michael Hintz, Joanne Terry, Kim Simak, who helped coordinate our efforts to defend representative democracy in their state as Governor Scott Walker stood and acted on principle. One patriot stood at a town hall and challenged President Obama, questioning his demonization of the Tea Party. It's no surprise that this principled fighter, Ryan Rhodes, is from Iowa. There's another Iowan, Congressman Steve King, who challenges President Obama and Nancy Pelosi on Capitol Hill and defends the Tea Party. And for this, Karl Rove threatened to primary him. Tea Party patriots gave Cindy Pugh the nickname Sunshine Cindy because she is one of the most cheerful, happy patriots we know. Congresswoman Michelle Bachmann inspired this mother of two to stand on principle and run for elected office. Today, Cindy is a state representative in Minnesota. Woody Herzog organized a grassroots Tea Party coalition in the unlikely, deep blue state of Washington. They went door to door talking about taxes and government spending, and they flipped their state senate to a fiscally responsible majority caucus. Will the torch of liberty, the Constitution, and our country perish or endure? If we stand and speak for our principles, if we show Americans our vision for the future. If we fight for freedom, our country will endure. Will you clink glasses with a powerful elite? Will you blink in the face of opposition? Or will you stand up and fight boldly on principle? Patriots, stand with us and fight for freedom. Fight for our Constitution. Fight with us for the rights endowed by our Creator. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Fight for a better future, like Ronald Reagan did, like Rand Paul, Michelle Bachmann, Steve King, Scott Walker, like Tea Party Patriots do around this country every day. And when you stand and fight, we will stand with you. When they fight on Capitol Hill, together we will have their back. We will stand and fight for those who fight with us. Liberty will endure, and our country will flourish as a result. Take up the torch. Fight for freedom. Fight for our better future. Fight. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless America.